Hey everybody, what's up? Thank you for joining me for today's reading. Thank you for your subscriptions, your likes, for trusting me with your energy. So we'll see what's going on for you today. Using a personality or the Persona 5 tarot deck. So there's a few extra cards in this deck. If they come out, I'll be sure to explain. If not, proceed as normal. What messages do we have today? Start off with one strong. Okay. All right, so we start out with the Seven of Cups. Okay, so a lot can be emotionally happening. A lot can be on your heartstrings or pulling at your heartstrings at this time. Then you have the La Force card, the Strength card, coming right after that. So, and in this deck, the La Force card or the Strength card is the number 11. So far you got 7-11. You could be going into a 7-11 today. Uh, right after you see this message. The King of Wands jumps out. So Leo, Sag, Aries energy. The Judgment card. So again, the Judgment card is the number 20 in the Major Arcana. So there is normally the Wheel of Fortune is the number 10. So the Judgment card is always that second opportunity, second chance at an opportunity. So the Moon card. So some hidden things in the background. So and I'll pull some clarifiers, of course. I get into these as well. So all right, and the Devil card. All right, so we had the Seven of Cups, we got the Five of Cups. Multiple wanting to jump out, so just take it one at a time. A lot of cup energy. Um, so now we got the Four of Cups right after the Five of Cups. And remember, we had the Seven of Cups to start the reading. Step on to jump out. Okay, we got one. That was the Knight of Pentacles. We got the Three of Pentacles. One more card to clarify. Not the Fool card. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Nine of Swords. So again, what's propelling everything? Maybe some worry, some self-doubt, lack of belief in oneself. So this is probably a reminder to really let the universe, based on what I'm seeing so far, let the universe have its way. So with the Seven of Cups, there's always this emotional pull, right? That, there's a lot of options available to you emotionally. Now, this could be in love, but this can also be with things that are very heavy on your heart. So, I mean, you can be thinking about a loved one who is sick, your children. You could be thinking about a lot of things that are in your care, things that you really care deeply for. And the strength card right after that, you know, sometimes having a lot of things on your plate, we want to be that person in the lives of people, but sometimes we do get depleted. And the strength card coming right after that is that reminder of you have the strength to be this person um, that you've always wanted to be. And maybe in the past you've been a people pleaser. And the way I see this with the clarifiers of the Five of Cups going to the Four of Cups, you learn that less is more. You don't really have to give up yourself to uh, to really be uh, who you need to be. You learn that hey, you can give yourself more love. And what I mean by that, you start with the Seven of Cups, clarifying. The first two clarifying cards are the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups. Emotionally feeling like, hey, this ship has sailed. Uh, you know, things didn't work out, but you get to a point of, again, Four of Cups is fours are ruled by the Emperor. It's like you get to this stable emotional state to where you recognize things are what they are. And when you wind up at the King of Wands state, it it gives you that confidence that you need to know that I am enough. And the King of Wands is a very confident card, a very fiery energy, passionate. So the King of Wands is there as a reminder, and even if you're a queen watching this, the King of Wands is a reminder that, you know, you have all the talent within you to do what you need. And, you may be reducing some emotional attachments at this time, but at the same time, you know where you need to be, where you need to go, where you need to focus on. And you know that your strength is coming from the divine, the universe, being that guiding light for you. And the King of Wands, he's a very celebrated leader, very looked up to, very admired. So people do admire you. They admire you again as you're in the Four of Cups for that emotional stability. And the third clarifier is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, very cool, consistent, making his way, not hasty. Is what is for you will always be for you. It won't pass you by. And so that's why you go for the main cards that popped out from the King of Wands to the Judgment card. As I said, the Knight of Pentacles is a steady um, offer, material offer that's coming towards you. And again, what is for you won't pass you by. So the Judgment card, I always say that number 20, that's the second chance at life, right? Again, you always know with the Judgment cards, there's like people coming out the graves. So I really feel in this reading that something has been coming towards you. You've had to learn to reduce some things. You take things out of your life, very emotional things. These could be definitely relationships. But again, anything that you really have a deep sense of caring for, you're reducing that. You're taking some things off of your plate and you're taking this more gracious approach, and you're allowing the universe to let this opportunity that maybe that's been yours all of this time. I want to say it didn't pass you by. You just couldn't take everybody with you on this journey. So it offers itself again, and then you get the clarifier, the Three of Pentacles, right? Which is awesome. The Three of Pentacles is saying, hey, I got help now. I got people helping me, people that recognize my vision, my dreams. And you still wondering, hey, you still may be like, well, all right, I got the second opportunity with the moon card that came out. So what is it? What is the second opportunity at what? So much has passed me by. But I think intuitively you will know because, well, I won't say that you will fully know, but you should go off of, again, the moon, water, emotions. I really feel that your emotions will lead you in the right way because your emotion has been so focused on other people. I think you start to lean inward and to know what's best for you. It's like, I see these two dogs fighting in the background, and it's like conflict on this card. And I always think, it's that I think it's an Indian tale. Which dog do you feed the most, right? The which dog will win is the dog that you feed the most, and that's what I kind of feel with that energy. You're learning to feed yourself. You're learning to pour within yourself, and you're accepting this help. And this, again, this Three of Pentacles could be the universe. It can also be, um, literal people. And I always see pentacles. I always think it's very material. So this not something gonna happen. This is going to be a tangible support system that you can see. You can get help from government agencies, loans. This can be co-signers, a team hiring. If you're hiring someone, this can be all of that wrapped into that situation. But after the moon card, to clarify between the moon and the devil card, you have this fool card, and the fool card again, another dog on a card is always letting us know to take that risk, take that journey. So that unknown with the fool card uh, is kind of aligned with the mystery of the moon card. So you have I would say three major, or excuse me, four, can't count, five major arcanas: the strength card, the judgment card, the moon card, the fool card, and the devil card. Big time transition for you. So there's an opportunity for you to kind of defeat this devil that you know by taking this risk, by going into the unknown. And I really sense that the fool's journey, you jumping off of that cliff with just your experience, with everything you've gained so far, this second opportunity is yours for the taking. Now, this could be a hidden gift that, with the devil card popping up, perhaps people seen this gift on you when you were younger. And so many people have worked hard in your life to make sure you didn't recognize who you were. And now all of a sudden, again, the judgment card, these people wake up, and it's like you could be waking up to who you are finally and feeling empowered. And you're still growing, you're still learning. Who am I really? Who am I really uh, as me? You can be 30, 40, just now coming into your own, into your power. And you recognize I got the help now, the Three of Pentacles, to support me to be myself. Because for so long I poured into others. I've had to have strength for others, but now I have to have strength for myself. Now I have to be this King of Wands, and I have this self admiration, and I have to be steady in this journey. Again, the two clarifying cards back to back, the Cavalier, uh, the Knight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles coming back to back is no coincidence. It's like this help is coming to materially bless you, to materially give you some relief, but to also assist you into becoming what for each of you is something different, but to materially bless you into becoming, that's it, into becoming. And again, this Fool card, it validates that you don't have to know the next step, you know, because so many of us trust that 9 to 5, so many of us trust the devil we know. The Fool card is walking away from all of those things that are attaching us and trapping us. Again, these guys are trapped by the devil card. So the Fool card always reminds us, you know, be free, go on that journey, take that leap of faith, and believe in yourself. Because at this point, um, there's a clear indicator that you can walk into something more precious, better than the devil that you know. And the devil card isn't always a bad thing. Again, most people correlate the devil card to addictions and things of that nature. And you can be really that Fool card, breaking free from any addictions, any bad relationships. Because as far as the minor arcana, there are a lot of cup cards on the table. So the again, the bottom of the deck had the 9 of Swords, and I think it's very fitting that as I pull up the 9 of Swords, I see the 10 of Pentacles. I really feel generationally, once you get out of this uh, pleasing mentality that's keeping you attached to a life that doesn't belong to you anymore, it frees so many other things. Once you get your heart settled and your emotions stable, you begin to focus on yourself. You get out of that worry of that 9 of Swords, and you can really focus on this, like, generational wealth. Like whatever comes of this, it leads to generational wealth.